Welcome to GRE Vocabulary Wednesdays, and I am Chris with Magoosh. Now, I hurt my back, so I'm going to be pretty still, relatively speaking, because you see me in other videos, I move around a lot. So now just a little bit of hand action, I'm going to be very still. Let's start with mortified. What does it mean to be mortified? Well, you see the root there, mort, you may think, mortality, death. This word doesn't actually directly relate to death. It relates to being embarrassed, really embarrassed to the point that you're humiliated. And so in that sense, it comes from, being embarrassed to death. But again, nothing to do with one's mortality. So mortified. What are some situations where we're mortified? Well, if you score 130 on both sections of the GRE, oh my God, you hope nobody ever sees that. You'll be mortified with your score. Of course, we can joke about that because really, very few people score 130 on both sections. And probably not going to be you. Other things that can make you embarrassed, well, you probably all have your own things. Right now, I'm pretty mortified. I'm not going to stand up. I have this big embarrassing back brace on, and walking down the street, especially people know me, are like, oh, yeah, I'm kind of hobbled over. So don't need to bring any more attention to my back brace. Incipient, beginning stages. So right now, you may be in the incipient stages of studying for the GRE. However, this word is taken on a more negative connotation. So think of something bad. Think of a psychological aberration. Something's wrong with you. You're sick, you're mad, you have malaria, that sort of thing. Incipient stages means just at the beginning. So anything that's in the beginning, something bad happening, incipient is your word. Incipience is the noun for it. Speaking of bad, but not necessarily bad, but really chaotic and big scale, violent upheaval is the essence of the word cataclysm. Dinosaurs, they died. That was a cataclysmic event. What else can happen cataclysmically? Well, Wall Street. 5 years ago, these major players, Bear Stearns, etc., went down. Wow, what an upheaval in the financial market. No one would have ever predicted such a thing. Cataclysm. So you need something really extreme that just shifts the landscape forever to use that word cataclysm. Last. And again, I apologize if I'm barely moving. It's like I like to move when I do Vocab Wednesdays, but I'm doing my best here, moving the hands. Cloistered, that's how I've been. Cloistered means you are locked in, you're kind of sheltered, you can't go outside. So to lead a cloistered existence is one where you, again, are sheltered. People who lead a cloistered existence are nuns or people who enter the religious circles, typically live a cloistered existence. Now, not quite the same as an ascetic, that is one who denies themselves luxuries, sensual pleasures, etc. Cloistered is more the opposite of something like gregarious, where you're hanging out with many people, you're going out. Cloistered, you're kind of in your own little hole. In my case, waiting for my back to heal. I'll be back next week. More motion, more words. In the meantime, check us out at gre.magoosh.com.